Hi everyone, welcome back to the shortstorypodcast.com, where you hear a fast-paced short story and get a quick writing tip afterward. I'm your host, J.B. Wachowski, with this week's short story, episode 35, Living on a Shoestring. Constance was tired of Al's cheap attitude. He always made her split the bill on everything. On their last date, she did not mind him not paying for her ticket to see the movie. However, she had it with him when he claimed, "We need to live on a shoestring and count our pennies. It makes sense that we share everything in a relationship, like eating out, movies, and gas for my SUV. Oh, by the way, I filled my tank tonight, and you owe me for half of that." The gas was the last straw that broke the camel's back in their relationship. The short round trip to and from her apartment was not worth half a tank of gas. Angrily looking at him in the eye, she replied, "Pay for it yourself." "Oh, come on, Constance. I'm saving the money to go hiking with Jason." As Al's best friend Jason came out of the convenience store, he saw Constance slam the SUV door and head for the street. He quickly pulled up next to her. "Constance, it's me, Jason." She got in, and he took her home. After that, they were inseparable. Al never got over her, and his friendship with Jason quickly turned into pure hatred of everything Jason said or did, no matter how innocent. Al decided to kill Jason. After all, with Jason out of the way, he could get Constance back, he figured. The two of them headed out on the Appalachian Trail for their last week-long trek of the season. They had gone a couple of miles, stopping every once in a while, so Al could tie his old worn-out bootlaces. "Al, I thought you were buying a new pair of laces. Come on, you're holding us up." Insulted by Jason's implication, Al snapped back, "I decided this would be the last time I go hiking this year, and I don't need your permission not to buy a new pair of laces." Al lagged behind Jason all day. "Al, come on, get up here. You're missing this magnificent view of the valley." Al saw Jason on the narrow ledge. It was his big chance to push Jason off and get his girlfriend back. He relished the idea of seeing Jason helplessly waving his arms in all directions as he fell from the cliff. Excitedly, Al rushed Jason, only to trip over his untied bootlace. Jason watched in horror as his best friend plummeted, waving his arms all the way to his death. And that was the end of Al the Cheapskate. Today's quick writing tip: where do story endings come from? A friend of mine asked me, how do I come up with endings for my stories? I accept the fact all my stories are morality plays. As the narrator, my endings are based on the situations and circumstances I put my characters in. Like all human beings, they have a limited capacity to solve outlandish situations. They have the right to exhibit human emotions, feelings, and reactions to the events and other characters around them, as you saw in tonight's episode. As the narrator, I weave my stories around what used to be called human foibles. My characters make their own problems for themselves, or solve their own problems by themselves. My characters are real to me, and I give them free will to either mess up in my story or to succeed in it. They often fail through accommodative errors, ending in their death. Don't make your characters cold fish. Give them life. I hope this writing tip helps you. Okay, that's a wrap. Thank you for listening to this episode of the shortstorypodcast.com. So you don't miss out on an episode, please take a moment to subscribe to the show and leave a nice review. Thank you for listening and have a great day.